We're alive. We exist. We're starting up. Big stretch. Both alive. Alright. I need lockpick. Some luck.
Good. You
Hey, wait.
probably because I made them. Or most of them anyway. If it didn't keep them alive, they weren't skilled enough to use it. Ever heard the saying, a bad hunter blames Galawain for their bow?
Do you have any specialty?
You mean enchanted? No. A shield does its job just fine. It doesn't need to be tinkered with. Talk to my sister if you're interested in that kind of thing. She's over there. At least I don't think she's blown herself up yet.
Very enthusiastic.
I don't know where she gets it. I'd swear she was adopted if we didn't look alike. 3 generations of hammering, and then she comes along. Guess souls are strange like that.
Awesome. If you have a lockpick. You do not. Uh,
You're back.
no lockpicks either.
As long as there's people in the city, there's me. Hello, it.
Thank you.
Envoy, a pleasure as
Boy.
always.
We will be watching.
Envoy.
Protect that.
Time to resupply.
You say the militia have closed Paradise to newcomers, so where should I go?
Well, there's always the shanty. Don't even bother.
I sailed all the way from the Eastern Reach, if you can believe it.
No.
Oh, god damn it. to immediately buy more. What do you want?
You're finally here. Where's the rest of your unit? C6 soldiers.
Is it me or is it hot in here?
A bow. It's my bow. I feel so at home. I need to fill my water. Still never figured out how to open this.
Are all paradisans like this?
I respect the gods, and normally they don't frighten me. Eothas, however, he terrifies me, as do those who follow him despite the atrocities he's committed. Hard to know what to think of the raid Sarens after all that's happened. How long until the next wade one rises? There's a reason folks refer to this place as Old Valia now. Not much is grand about this fractured empire anymore. Paradise. That a settlement should last so long in the living lands is nothing short of miraculous. Many others complain about your people taking over. I get it, but we could do with a bit more order around these parts. Rawatai, an empire that could give even Adir pause. The storms that rack their shores have calmed, but they're still a sight to behold.
Hey, don't give Rawatai's admirals any ideas. They've sent fleets for less.
This is the banner of Cadnua, a fine castle in the Eastern Reach. Not so fine anymore, is it? According to legend, one of the gods destroyed it. Then the lord or lady returned from the dead, seeking vengeance. That's where the story gets interesting. Romance, sword fights, explosions, dragons. Strange tale if you ask me. Never did hear how it ended. Now there's an inspiration. The Deerwood is a beacon of resistance against those who would oppress. No offense. The Pearl Coast used to be a home to many of my people's cities. These days, all you'll find there are ruins and lost souls. I've heard Durgan's battery is still an impressive fortress, despite being abandoned. Some people romanticize these leeches for some reason. If you ask me, the Principe deserve the same noose as any other pirates. The Republics are the leading minds in the world when it comes to animancy. Though Fior might have a thing or two to say about that. I know little about Abet. What I've heard is dubious. A desert nation where Orlan masters lord over their Aumaua slaves. Sounds bizarre. They say the savannas of Ishamatal are home to countless herds of wild horses. I've never seen a horse, but they sound like impressive beasts. While I'm sure the forests of Ir Glanfath must be a sight to see, I doubt they'd come close to the wilds of the living lands.
Between tensions in the city and threats outside, the militia's in over their heads.
You won't give any more opinions. Damn, so hurt them all. Alright, well. Oh, right, Shantytown could have lockpicks, yeah.
No one tops my pricing. Welcome back.
See what the northern dude has.
Hail. You're back. Over to the
God, man.
Can't.
Go north and see what they got.
Seems like a lifetime. Kind of you to ask, but no. I had a chance to pack up some goods before the adherents put the rest to the torch.
Let's go over. We have like we have 2 places to block pick. Yeah, I need to head over to next.
What a terrible loss.
Okay, I can just walk to that one.
The Inquisitor's got a fire in her eye about something, that's for sure.
I'm worried about. I want to move dead, but the god running about.
Something for everyone. We're
more if you like.
Two more merchants outside plus. God, that would have place.
Who needs fabric? We still have stuff. Oh, you're back.
Oh, hey, on.
Welcome.
Ah, the godlike hero. You're back.
And then, in the dead of night, 1,000 Zorif descended upon the camp. I was able to kill 20. No, 30.
I unfurl. Who needs fabric? We still have stuff.
Oh, hey, envoy. Be sure to.
Remember, two more merchants out there. Oh, wait, there they were. 49 lockpick. Chicken.
Who needs fabric? We still have stuff.
Throwing it up really good, dude. Oh. Can't reach.
This would be an excellent place for a series of traps.
give you.
Safe travels to you.
Okay. So I have to go to like here. Because I'm trying to get the lock.
By now. Be careful, traveler. The tusks are friends to no one. Should you need help, I am happy to lend it. Are you by Nanduru? Are you the Adiran envoy? I think I know already, but what brings you out here to the tusks?
Hang on. I'll come to last
no,
part the
actually.
ruins.
Until you said that, I wasn't thinking about the cannons at all. But it's good to know that's not why you're here. I just thought you were here on a trade mission, that's all. Oh, it's no worry. We let an Adiran caravan through a few days ago. First caravan, they had so many wonderful things.
That sounds a lot like the caravan we found earlier.
And when I saw you, well, you get the idea.
There's something you should know about the caravan.
What's that?
We found that caravan not long ago. It was completely destroyed.
What? What happened?
Caravan in the
In ruins? Oh, no, no. I please, tell me, was there a dwarven woman among the dead? Was Gillian there?
We didn't find anyone like that.
Thank Nandru, still a chance. You must find her.
Sounds like even no time to
Thank you.
waste. The I have to find the core first, I guess. The big one that I know of, like the start of a location, below the bridge, below a bridge above an acid lake. Also, hey, down here. This is where the first lockbox is. All the way down. Hey, wait, below a bridge. Okay, below the bridge could be referring to that place, or I already checked this area? I did. What if it's a collapsed bridge? Or a not so collapsed bridge. That does look like a bridge.
That looks like a piece of the thing you were fiddling with at camp.
Got it. Next one to look out for. Where the fungal forest halts among ruins, changelings, totem halts. So fungal forest halts, and then ruins. Fungal forest halt. Well, that's the watchtower we're going to next, I believe. Different watchtower. We'll follow the path like we did normally. Fungal forest and ruin question. Let's not yet. Turn around. Go the other way.
That's over.
Is this the tower we've searched? It's not, so we don't search it yet. You need a though. Need quite a bit of it. Maybe I should have bought the Hydrate as well.
Oh, and that illusory blizzard. To enter the domain. Genius. Had we stayed any longer? I think her illusions could have convinced us we had frostbite.
She built a frozen graveyard. She would have let her skeletons tear us.
Kai's my best friend, so Kai's been coming along quite a bit. There, that's the town. I see. I don't remember.
Speak with Elder Grigor. Please, hurry.
Peace.
You're mine now.
You can fight them all you want, okay? Have fun. I'm looking for a chest. Get 3 lockpicks. Or for this. There you are. Ashen Tower. It did fall. That feels like where we're going.
Is it odd that I feel more comfortable here than in Solace?
I don't want to go back. I don't want to patrol this place anymore.
Coming from your right.
I was just getting warmed up.
Oh, there's no way. At H and investigate this tower though.
Be reasonable. We can't live out here like this.
Listen, we're besieged by Malian or outsiders. Ray still begs me to search for the missing Adiran merchant convoy, but we're stretched too thin even for that. I only ask you to hold on a bit longer until our replacement comes.
Hey, I will try. But this can't last.
This is a prison.
These towers are supposed to be checkpoints for wardens on patrol and travelers out in the wilds.
Another Adiran. I heard your kit blew an old ruin to bits. I don't have to worry about you smuggling cannons into the tusks, do I? Verde. The sentries were right about you. You have this. Wait.
God's here.
What happened to your accent?
I did. So Nimdu...
Well, good to see you alive. I'm going to treat this as a good...
What is that?
Good. The Tusks never offered it. Never mind the sorry.
Maybe I can help.
I don't know what there is to do. She and I used to come until her last vote. Nor can I. They had made a request to the keep for it. Fighting broke out at the... Now she set up camp.
It sounds like she just wants to leave.
She's broken her oath and I don't expect an outlander to understand. Even if you do look like Nandro. We have a duty to watch over the garden. And our oaths are mortal matters.
Oaths and traditions should serve the living. If Amalia's struggling here, why shouldn't she leave?
Traditionally, if a warden's oath is unfulfilled, their spirit lingers until another warden sees it completed. Or so they say.
So it is. And if one of our own breaks an oath, well, I'd be breaking another oath if I speak much more to Marius. But you get the idea.
I can keep your hands clean and kill the Oathbreakers?
No. All I want is peace with her. But our talks, such as they were, have totally broken down. Whenever I approach, she just tells me to stay away from the land beneath her banners. And after her raid, after our skirmishes, I don't see how we can talk anymore. But would you be willing to talk to her? You are an envoy, after all. I'm sure you've diffused more
Alright, what terms will you
I
accept
have
from
no
her?
demands except that she stops attacking us for treading near her camps. But she says she won't stop until they can all leave. And I can't grant her passage out of the tasks. She has no duty out there. Nor can I grant her one. I don't know how to break the stalemate. But I'll quit talking your ear off. Thank you for indulging me. If you see Amalia or any of her camps, I hope you can get through to them.
I might have something for you, envoy.
What you got? You're allowed to trade with me?
Oh.
Right. You've had your fun.
Ooh. The Audribon. How many Audribon? One, but I have two of those, so one more. One more of that one. Of the red Awakened Dodger, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, but I have to check it out. Corrupted. One more Corrupted. And I'll have 2, so I'll be halfway there. Stop breaking down things from now on then, start selling them.
I can bring back someone to help you. Please, if you just...
Do not ask again. Or... Traveler, what business have you here with me?
Looks like the merchant Lorraine mentioned. Suggest caution.
Well...
Think you're the one who destroyed the caravan?
I am.
This mustache.
Because they attacked me.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, gods.
With fury and hate, they struck at me, simply because I approached them. I was attacked, and so I killed them.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
That is a kindness I did not expect. Thank you. Perhaps you will help me. I am ill. I am dying. But I am not beyond hope. Not if I can get a cure for my molder lung in time. You will. I am glad that...
Your time.
I am glad you will help. I apologize. Galeen said the caravan carried a book. Bring me the cure.
Lucky for you, we don't need to worry about the recipe. I know exactly what you mean.
Is that so?
Please, hurry. Sure. I don't really know this place, but I'll do it.
Gunpowder
The
stuff.
Warden Tower. We sold them some.
Don't worry, I'll be back soon then. To the tower.
might have something for you, envoy.
Velk.
Okay, so we can sell that stuff.
I heard there's been more bandits seen in the Twinewood. I heard that too. Captain Radut says he has it under control. The captain's a Nimdut, but I'll never doubt his dedication to rooting out bandits. I only doubt him when he's placing bets.
This place has seen better.
Try to breathe. Please, just try to breathe.
God, so many things need block fixing here.
Another hunt, another meal for all of us. I wonder if it'll taste any better this time.
It better be after that burrower.
How would I read it?
Hey, I might have something for you, envoy.
Halfway there. We definitely upgrade the armor. After armor, just the guns left. Alright, back to the weird personal thoughts I was having. How would I write at children about pirates?
So you've come back. Have you brought what I require?
Here you go.
Yes. And you, dwarf.
I'm going back to the...
I'm looking forward to seeing.
Be well now.
Thank you, Galeen. It is more, perhaps, than I deserve. I bid you leave me to my rest now, traveler. Allow me to gather my strength again in peace.
Vala could have learned a thing or two from this one. Wasn't expecting to help an ogre today.
So they said they were heading to the Warden Tower. Number 1 though. Camp out before they're available? Might be the case. Nope.
Hey.
However long you need to stay.
Oh,
Good to see you again too.
thank you. Gods, I'm glad. And Lorraine over there, she really helped.
Oh, she built the hat.
Thanks. Anyway. Oh, and one thing before I forget.
See what you have then.
Danger without any of the I don't know what to tell you.
Alright.
Hey. I might have. Have something for you, envoy.
Keep it on and work our way over.
Let's go. Here we go.
Another win, but who's counting?
Who goes there?
Ayo.
Wait. Marius. If the dead don't walk. I lost that bet then. So you did find a way out.
Amalia, always a pleasure. Yeah, I found a way out, but here I am, right back here again.
You don't know how much that twists the knife. Here you are, back after your escape, while we're literally dying to get out. And you've brought in a dear and a friend. Who are you?
And by the tower to seek a parley.
Parley? Radut. First he refuses to let us leave the tusks, and now he sends you. I won't talk. Not with you. I don't trust your lot, Adirin. Don't think I'm not wise to you and yours.
Fair enough.
And as long as these banners fly, as long as we hold our own, I have nothing to say to you.
Get them
Good. Now get out of here before it gets ugly.
Acquire the banner from each of the camps.
Now they're just asking for us to sneak in. Unseen, unheard.
Rude. What's our... Where the fungal forest halts among ruin. This is called Twinewood. So it might be here.
Bet that was part of something once.
Called it. Past disused towers guarding lava field. Placed. Guarding lava. Wait. Past disused tower. Past disused tower guarding lava field. Say real quick. Bounty.
This looks like a good way to get ourselves killed. Any chance we can sneak in through the back?
Yeah, we can.
Of all the stupid things our people ever did, for jamais strike us all down. But they'll keep
Sorry.
carving that blasted thing forever.
Right behind you.
Not much of a guard presence over here. Just saying.
Can I save real quick? Oh, I see. Oh well.
What do you want? Damn. The dream is over then. If we can't hold our banners, we've no hope of surviving the tasks. At least not like this. Still, if you got those, and we still have Kith to tell the tale, then maybe you're not all bad. Maybe you can help. Let's talk inside. All right, I'll begin by thanking you.
You're welcome.
My wardens still live and breathe. I don't take that for granted.
And if you just say, you're welcome.
Credit's all yours. Now, let's get to business. I'll be blunt. I don't know how my wardens and I can reconcile with Redoute or with the Keep. We spilled blood when we tried to leave Envoy, and we've spilled more hoping to hurt them enough to change their minds. Never mind our reasons for marching on the gate. That's not something that's forgiven.
Nevertheless, see if we can't find it.
Murder is a pretty thorny fucking thicket, Envoy. I don't see how this resolves well. They'll never let us leave. Even if they forgive us, the evils that drove my wardens to the gates won't go away. I don't see how we're not fucked.
Talk about the problem.
There's no food. The land itself is hostile, making life in the tower unbearable. Maybe it'd be easier if we had trade, but the council refuses that. And even if they allowed it, our existence in the keep is against our nature as Pargrunen. We're meant to roam. Nandru's oath forbids that, though. We're only born to die here as we watch over the garden. No one escapes. Not anymore, anyway. There were expeditions out in the past. My father led one before I was born. Died on a hill I'll never see.
Tell me about your oath.
What is there to discuss? Nandru set the course of our lives hundreds of years ago. To watch over the garden forever.
This isn't right.
Never mind that our nature screams for us to roam. We're supposed to stay put and waste away for the sake of a garden we'll never know.
I mean, it wasn't purposeless. The garden will determine the fate of these
The fate
lands.
of these lands, huh? Maybe there's more to it than we knew.
Talk about life in the wastes.
You've walked the wastes. You know what we have to deal with between the beetles and Zarips.
It's in your favor, actually. The worse it gets, the better you can argue with the keep.
True. With the way that supplies are dwindling, it won't be long before they have to start making some big changes. We can take advantage of that.
And about the food situation?
There is no food. We're fucking starving to death. The tusks don't give us much to eat now except for beetle, and I'm not convinced anyone can survive on that alone.
No one can, and that's what puts you in another position for the keep to open
That's
up.
a point. They might not have a choice soon enough. There could be a chance for us then. All right, I'll take all of this to my wardens. I think it'll be enough to give them some hope. But do you really think Redoute and the keep will leave us alone?
wouldn't be here if they weren't willing to work something
I know,
out.
but it's still hard for me to believe. We've not got any other choice, though, so... If that's the case, then I'll talk with my wardens. I'll make sure they accept the peace.
Not ideal, but better than prison.
We won't bother the tower or the keep, so long as they leave us alone. We'll find a way to survive. Before you go, take this. It'll open up the chest just to your right. I want you to have what's in there. I'll let you carry the news back to Radut. Thanks again, Envoy.
Go bring the news back. Another mission ended peacefully, at least.
Hey, I might have something for...
Welcome back to the tower, Envoy.
I met Amelia, and we've come to an agreement.
I'm all ears, Envoy.
As long as you keep your end of the bargain.
I will honor the agreement.
There's nothing
As
to
long
worry
as they
about.
remain peaceful, we'll try to get along. Thank you, Envoy. You don't know what a relief this is. Even if it is all so strange, the thought of people leaving the keep. I have to wonder what is going to happen next. The world seems to be changing.
Making her stay doesn't sit right. But I guess it's better than bloodshed.
Welcome back.
It's good.
The
Hey, I might have something for you, Envoy.
What do we need to upgrade? Do we need steel? Steel, wood. The coral. Steel, wood, coral. We have a corrupted. Oh no, we don't have that. We do have 37 leather we could probably work with.
Envoy? Been thinking about Amalia a bit. You convinced her to stay in the Tusks. Not what I would have done, but at least it's resolved. Solace's traditions exist for a reason. It's just not always a good reason.
Traditions seem...
They were.
Kinda
First
not
Nandru, who decided a bunch of nomads needed to settle down. Then Serena, who decided they should never leave. Everything Solace does is based on blind obedience or fear of history repeating itself. That's no way to live.
I agree completely.
Right. Good talk. Envoy, what do you need?
Oh, that's enough for...
Pleasant dreams.
Today was as rancid as a Sarev's bulls.
And now,
Why won't you listen? If we don't change our ways, our Brunin are done for. You...
God, everything needs to be unlocked.
outsiders in the halls.
Very image of Nandru indeed. The gods send you at the most opportune time. Ah, the infamous Ediran envoy. I'd heard of your resemblance to our illustrious founder, but I'd hardly believe it if I weren't seeing it for myself. The monks tell us that Nandru had a special connection to the land, a sense for where to find things. I wonder if you share it.
You're asking if I can track and navigate? Let's just say I have plenty of
Perhaps
experience.
Solus is in luck. Our hunters can track beetles, birds, and boars, but do you know what the most elusive quarry in the tusks is?
Given the climate and volcanic activity, it's obvious. Water.
Exactly. And yet you'd never know it from the way the councilors fuss. It's all traditionalist, traditionnet.
They're currently a... Actually, yeah, hang on. Are Peruvian politics always this contentious?
You should have seen the row the council had over Nandru's statue. Is it central enough? Does the light flatter his facial fronds? Never have I seen a group of people with so much time to argue over ideas.
Focus on the water supply,
There's
man.
always been a problem with it. Chiefly that it tastes of rotten Zorip eggs. But no one can be bothered to fix it.
So what do you mean to do?
Find the scouts I already sent to fix the problem, if you please. There's an old godless aqueduct system in slumbering fields, far to the southwest. I sent a team to start repairs, but I haven't heard from them.
Existing aqueducts where people didn't connect them to begin
And
with.
acknowledge that someone else came here before us and built something worth preserving? That's Pargroon pride for you. I call it damn fool stubbornness, since we're all friends. But now that a steady water supply is a bigger concern than cultural pride, the next problem is finding my team. They were supposed to work on the section just north of the southern guard tower. You probably passed it when you entered the Tusks.
Sorry, like taking apart a little Lego ship.
This is not good.
What's this so I can put it back together? Let's see.
I do hope no one sees me like this.
Purple grimoire.
Solus has not fought against an organized enemy in a very long time.
That is why the murmurs I hear are troubling.
Very well. I shall pay closer attention to my company's casual banter.
Do so. Solus's walls are weaker from within than without.
There you go. Woohoo! To Galloween's tusks.
An outlander.
But the council members are having real food.
Suppose that's edible.
They've been serving us.
Looking forward to it, though.
How am I doing on... Right, yeah. Each, okay. Those are each, like, 3,000 in the end. Oh, and then how am I looking on... On a lot more? Oh, technically I need 5. Still one more, and then I can at least have armor that's The gun, I'd say, is safe to stay a little behind.
We'll make the best of it that we can.
Suppose this could have gone worse.
Oh, hello.
I guess we're here.
I'm good. How are you? Welcome, welcome. I can see this is your first time here. I'm your lovely Captain Seaweaver. Of course.
Someone lives in that cave. Be alert.
I stream very sporadically. But I play all kinds of games, mostly pirate stuff though. Ooh, boots. What kind of boots? Not good one. I did a couple of my streams and doing a great job, thanks. As I said, I kind of just stream sporadically. I just do it for the fun. The model is made by my beautiful fiance, Noah, for art. He, in fact, does all of my art, including that, like, water, the wood texture on the bottom, font. I just do the programming side of things, so Mix It Up's, I use like Mix It Up and then the special chat box you see at the bottom that tells you not only who said when, tells you how many channel points they have respectively, because you can see this is a lot less channel points than normal.
No one here. It's been empty for a while.
It's like that for a reason. And it's because I have my own channel point system. Ow. The commands aren't in the description of Twitch yet, are they? I apologize for that. I haven't been focusing on Twitch nearly as much as I've been focusing on, like, YouTube and my own actual
Valley
work.
of Lava. You do take us to the most interesting places.
Just like the good old days.
Yeah, I hope you enjoy your time here. You want to make the most out of it? Make sure you redeem your daily. Exclamation mark daily. $45 of them, and you got a custom color on the ledger there. As well as a better image, because I can manipulate a lot of stuff actually. See an illusion over there. Marius has to be with me, so I'd have to put away Kai.
No way across from here. Wagon. Heading toward the slumbering fields. Looks like they went this way. Nice shot! I sprained my shoulder.
Maybe the aqueduct's control? Save before we do something. Yep.
How is this our fault? We've lived here for centuries.
Stay back, creatures of
Hey.
flesh and fur and bone. You follow one another into the snare.
Abaddon's hammer. Did Gabral send you? You've got to get us out of here.
Brawl sent me. They said you were repairing the
The
aqueduct.
land cries out in protest, and you send more from your stinking, teeming warrens?
Why would we poison the very water we need? That makes no sense. Marius, is that you? Can you talk some sense into anyone here?
Sorry, Raluca. You knew the answer to that before you asked.
Do you understand so little? You awoke an ancient presence with your digging and delving. It waits in the ruins, among the bones of the dead. The land fights back against it, curdling the water.
Unnatural volcanic activity must go water.
How short your memories are. This land did not roar and tremble before the abominations came. Ash and scree was once soil, rich and fertile.
Terraced with greenery and life. We remember.
What are you talking about? That volcano has shadowed the tusks since the first Pagrun set foot here.
I say again, how short your memories are.
We feel a presence. It rises like bile in our throat. We fear it.
But burrowing worms clog the ears of these fools. I warn them, and they hear nothing.
Let me investigate. I can deal with it.
What is this madness? You bear the mark of this land in the ridges of your flesh and the rings of your soul. Surely you must know better.
Yeah, I bear the mark. That's why you gotta let me help, man.
Very well. Your insight would be helpful. Still that foul presence and let the waters flow sweet and clear once more. Clear the old one's water roads to slake this parched land. Do this, and I shall release these vermin to scurry back to their nest.
Might want to give that water a wide berth.
Show me what you got!
Stand back.
What was I gonna check? Right, the totem. Anything that sounds like it'd be in here. Yes, it... Doesn't sound like that piece. The lupine pelt with huge recall and ashen tower. Sky did fall. That sounds more like something to do with the volcano and a tower. Near the founder's head, arrows fine. Would have view. Wait, oh no. Near the founder's head, these arrows. And don't worry about that. Near founder's head, out of view where he is blind. Oh, in Fallen Spire, midst fields of slumber, a wooden tree. Fallen Spire, fields of slumber. That might be here? Final shafts used. Silent. Go. We have a silent village with ghosts. Maybe. Fallen. lump. So maybe the arrow and maybe the other arrow. I guess we could just say other arrow. Yeah, I don't think I can find any around here. Maybe I can. Oh, that's a boss fight, huh?
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Stay away from the water, Envoy, unless you want to die in it.
That workshop is beyond repair, but maybe its stock isn't.
Something lurks here.
boss fights back to back.
Aim.
Magic missile. What does that look like? And it's tier 5. It looks fancy. What does it do? Oh, that's pretty damn good. $4,000. I might keep if it's auto aim and stun.
The pressure. Heavy. Dark. Like...
A rat scrabbling in the dust.
Oh, hey, Vodka.
Back to the same ruin trash heap.
No. We know this voice. This presence. Sneering at us through our prison bars.
I culled your rot from this land before. I will do it again.
See, kind of the god of this ruins.
This
You can talk.
vessel has a mouth. It suits me for the time being.
Souls and shatter script. Killing the
Fool, you take me for the creature. I am Wodika, the Oathbinder, goddess of order, vengeance, and law.
Nothing here that you could poison. Not coming from you.
Springs from the land itself, from the jealous usurper latched to your soul.
No. Make her go. Send her away.
How the fruits of its destruction make it squirm and writhe. It knows nothing but chaos. This land needs order, purpose.
I couldn't agree more.
Then you will understand what must happen. You are an Adiran, a nation where law and authority brought peace between the warring folk and elves. It is steadfast. Your people understand how to tame what is wild. How to build empire from rubble.
Ability and growth are intoxicating proposition, so...
It is not the living land's enemy. It is the fraud whose madness would lay waste to paradise.
Stop it. Stop her. Silence her. She feeds you poisoned fruit.
Do you think this place was always so gray? With its barren slopes and acid sea?
There is no beast or blight that could leave tusks this barren.
Your parasite is to blame. It has destroyed this place before. These hills were once lush, and the people.
She lies. Falsehoods like fangs. She was not there. She did not see.
Why else would the usurper so quickly deny its deeds? Is it a plea of innocence, or admission of its guilt?
You're awfully keen to convince me too, man. What do you gain from this?
The question you should ask is what your parasite has to lose. Whose poison flows through this water? Who spoils its own lifeblood?
Creatures did this. They crawled through our bones. They picked at our flesh.
The magfolk fulfilled a need. What is the purpose of this?
So small, so fragile. We did not mean to. We could not understand.
Enough.
Envoy, snap out of it. Felt like we lost you there for a moment.
That wasn't Sapadal, was it?
That was Vodka. Or a piece of her.
You're talking to Vodka now? When did that happen?
Morning.
She's right about that much. All the more reason we need to find the garden.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I think it's possible the Oathbinder knows something we mortals don't. Maybe you'll find your answers in the garden. Stranger things have happened.
Hang on. Ooh, new point. What new point do I want? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. 38 maximum stamina. That's almost 20% damage. Hang on. Go. Still working on it on the side. Ability, companion ability. They each get one. Increases explosion size. Enemies within range. Back. Enemies. Upgrade the final bit of fire and iron. Stun is good, but I think I was going down fighter for a minute. Yeah. Not a... Ow. Okay, so the problem is that Sapadal is throwing a Tantry. Also, Slumbering Fields. Which one is in here? Fallen Spire. There, up there. Oh. Got a brand new gun. It's alright. Even though I haven't tested it yet.
Let's take these things back to camp. You can
Do my 2 constitution.
fiddle with them there.
Just a prone egg. Now I can walk on the water. See? It's safe.
You have restored the waters. I was right to trust you. Truly, the spirit of the land lives in you. A seed carried in the wind.
Carried where? We feel the tranquility of this place, but whose roots drink its waters?
I release these kith to return to their burrows. May they leave this enclave in peace.
What about the aqueduct?
Clear the tangle of growth choking the Ancient One's waterways, and the kith may gather it freely. So long as they leave this sanctuary free of their influence, so that new life may take root.
You can't be serious. You expect us to walk away from the best source of fresh water in the Tusks?
If the godlike clears the old growth from the waterways, then a portion will flow out. You may gather it where the waterway ends, away from here.
It seems reasonable.
Reasonable? You can't be serious.
I have spoken, and so has this strange child of the land.
Avowed, godlike, in private? That talking tree expects us to just walk away from the best source of clean water in the Tusks. So that what? A few more moss patches can grow?
Few moss patches. Serve a new life
In
for
centuries? Maybe. I'm worried about the here and now. We can't risk losing access to fresh water again. I know you've done a lot for us already, but I'd like to ask one more thing.
Yes.
Shh. But yes. Look, we need to set up a guard post here. Eventually we want to build out the aqueduct system. There's no way she'll let us do that.
Since from the land. Permit anyone. Right, man?
Yes, she's made that abundantly clear. And I don't know how to convince her that we're not a threat. I don't like this, but it's our best chance for survival.
Fine.
More than you know. Thank you.
Thank you again for restoring this land.
You're welcome.
Thank you again for restoring.
it comes.
Damn, I was so used to that many crits that I just assumed I was like actually crit stuff. When in reality, I don't think I was.
You take lead.
There's roots blocking the water flow. We'll have to clear them.
Ah, isn't that a beautiful sight?
Whew. Oh, hey, this game is officially out today, isn't it? Woo! Happy release day! I'm a little pissed the two of you couldn't just get along.
Thank you. If there's one thing we need to survive out here, it's fresh water. You've given us a fighting chance.
At the camp. Actually. Or I do.
Hey.
Okay, so you don't have the Adraban. Oh, he do be blue, man. Keeping him. I'm gonna go look for the heckin' Adraban. I only need one more to get the suit up, and then everything for now is up. What I might do is this Unreal. Oh, their skeletons were the same. Then mods could become a really big thing.
That's edible.
The food in Solace Keep is barely fit for a
An
people.
outlet.
Why are they feeding us this sucker?
You know, I've been avoiding it, but I could probably talk to the council before I continue too. Because they're gonna want me to do something. Oh, Items key.
You're back. What can I do for you?
Your wares. Okay.
Ready yourselves. Council's just up this lift.
Are they gonna throw us in the volcano if this goes badly?
I don't know, but hopefully Marius.
If we open the gates, we will talk about this later. We have a guest. What is the meaning of this? Who let them in here?
They're here because I vouched for them.
Marius, you're alive.
There were rumors you died, Marius. We mourned you. You shouldn't have returned.
I trust you came back to us for good reason.
I believe the Steel Garrote have entered the Tusks. Their lives are in danger.
Our order has survived the threat of these lands for hundreds of years. Wardens patrol the region day and night. There's no danger in the Tusks that can catch us unawares.
They destroyed a city full of animancers. If they come for solace, even these ancient walls won't save you. If that's all you'll do, you might as well not do anything.
You've already destroyed one historical edifice. We heard of what you did to the ruins in Shatterscarp. Give me a reason to tolerate you for even a second longer.
Did what was needed.
Indeed. But you've brought us news. Now I'm curious. What do you expect us to do for you? It sounds like you have something in mind.
Looking for a path to the garden.
There is no path.
Nor has there been for hundreds of years. There was a bridge once, but it fell in Nandru's time. How do you know of our garden, envoy?
Boom. We determined it's the source of it.
Mind how you speak of the garden in these halls, envoy.
The garden is our sacred purpose, its observation and protection, a task handed to us by Nandru himself. He once wrote that the island spoke to him, perhaps as it has spoken to you.
The envoy does bear a remarkable resemblance to our founder, does he not?
The markings on your face, I recognized them. But I didn't want to believe an Adiran could have anything in common with Nandru.
Found an old journal. Says there was a way to...
Enough. I know you Outlanders to be audacious, but claiming you read the lost journal of our founder, there are no words. If Nandru ever wrote such a thing, do you think the Pargrunen would forget it? Would the living archives misplace such an artifact? We did not lie to you. The bridge has fallen. The path is long gone.
If there is another way, envoy, you will have to discover it yourself. That is what your supposed Steel Garrote must be in the Tusks to find, isn't it? I fear you and they will be disappointed.
There really is no other way in. Why bother protecting it?
It has and always will be our duty to watch over the garden. Even if we knew of the potential of another path, we couldn't tell you. Your facial markings might be similar to Nandru's, but we will not change our ways for an accident of flesh and cartilage. You are an outsider and will remain one forever. The agent of an empire bent on destroying all that we have built. Envoy, you and those like you are why we are here. The Wardens exist to stand in your way.
Prepared to do so with Steelman.
Be practical. You may be uniquely capable, but there are hundreds of us. There are 3 of you.
No mistake, but...
Good. Be sure of it.
Kostya, see the envoy out of our halls. Enough time has been wasted on inconsequential matters.
With all due haste, Mihala.
And Marius? Don't stay gone so long next time.
If this is the kind of warm welcome I can expect, I can't wait to come back.
Follow me, envoy.
Might want to go talk to Mihala now, assuming we still want to do that.
Envoy. I just wanted a word before you went on your way.
You're going to knife me in the back.
Knife you? God have mercy, no! I wanted to apologize for what happened in the council chamber. The situation here is desperate. We have more mouths than food. The old sicken. The young suffer. But Mihala, well, she's a devoted warden to her core. I think she'd rather we starve than ask for help.
You disagree with it?
Of course. Our people starve and grow ill. And it's all because Mihala insists duty to the dead means more than the living. She won't let our people leave, or speak with outsiders, or trade for the resources we need. There is no reasoning with her. Anything that doesn't strictly serve our oath to Nandru is treason of the highest order. It's why I play my part where she can see. I don't want to risk her wrath.
Still owe me an apology.
I'm very sorry, envoy. That was not the welcome to solace I would have liked you to receive. Mihala has firm principles, and I respect the strength of them. But it's all so pointless. If we stay in this keep, we will surely die. Neither our oaths nor this keep will prevent our people from starving. Change must happen. We need to leave the keep. Do you understand me?
What do you want?
The keep decays, and we drown in a rot. The wardens defend a corpse against that which would revive it. We will not last here much longer. Not without food, building materials, medical supplies. I let Nadiran trade caravans slip past our patrols, but that's hardly enough. We need so much more. All of which your ambassador in Paradis could provide. If I could only start the conversation.
Got me intrigued. Assuming I can help, what do you give me in return?
Information. You're looking for another path to the garden. I don't know if there is one, but I know who might. You were right, you know. The Stilgarot are in the mines at Mount Forja, looking for the garden even as we speak. If they haven't found what you're looking for, they will soon. I hear their commander is a determined woman.
You know, but still the whole time?
I'm sorry for that. I didn't intend to make you look like a fool. But I couldn't let Mihala know the truth. She would have had us rushing headlong to our deaths with no thought for how this situation could advantage us. The garden does not matter to me. Whether it's you or the Stilgarot who find it, I don't care.
What then is of importance to you?
My people. Every person who is alive now, and every generation to come.
That's the most sensible thing we've heard yet.
The Inquisitor is a questionable creature, but she might be all that stands between us and doom. She has the Ambassador's ear. With her support, he might agree to trade with us.
He's a reasonable man. You do not win support.
It doesn't matter how reasonable he is if I don't have his ear. I am an aging dwarf from a small, fanatical order on the ass end of a volcanic wasteland. Against Mihala's wishes, I have written to him many times. He refuses to lend his ear. But if a powerful ally were to speak on my behalf, there might be something I could offer him. Something like the keep.
You give them the keep? Have you lost your sounded mind?
Solace Keep is just a place. You're looking for a way to help your people, aren't you?
The keep. Its inane traditions. None of that means anything to me. I want to offer up Solace Keep to Adir and the Stilgaroth in exchange for goods and gold.
That's a sensible trade in my book.
Its existence has cost us so much. The least it can do is buy a future for our people.
Point. Hopefully Mahala will see it.
Kind words I did not think I would hear. I doubt she will, though. Mihala believes your empire cannot see us as anything but rivals. After Fior, I suspect you Adirans think of the people of the Living Lands as little more than bugs to be crushed. If you think of us at all. An agreement may protect us from dying from deprivation, and perhaps also keep us safe from Adir's hunger.
You're a fool if you believe giving Adir a crumbling castle will protect you from. Okay.
It might seem a foolish idea, but better to be a fool who tried than a coward who did not. I thought you'd empathize with this more. Your quest for the garden is also a fool's errand.
Regardless of what you think,
You are not the first
going to find
person
it.
to have said that. I want you to get what you want, Envoy. My hope is that you don't kill the Inquisitor before I get what I want too.
If I see Ludwin, she's
I
dead,
hear
sorry.
she is a death guard. She has died once already and been returned to life by Wodika. Do you believe yourself more powerful than a god?
Frankly, yes.
I imagine this has something to do with your godlike features. But your relationship with your god is none of my business. In any case, the Stilgaroth are at the Mount Forja mines. To get there, head west across the primordial depths. Do as you will. I believe the Pargrunen and the Adirans can forge a mutually beneficial alliance. That will not happen if there is unnecessary bloodshed. Also. Well, if you happen to head north, you might pass by the Living Archives, a monastery dedicated to preserving our history. The monastery hasn't been in touch in days, and I can't spare a warden to check on them. Oh, please, look in on them, if you can.
Right, I get it. He wants us to run his errands.
I do, Marius, because I trust you. And by extension, I trust the Envoy. Is that so outrageous? You were missed here. Whatever the front I put forward may have led you to believe.
You have a funny way of showing it.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't serious, Envoy.
Let's go dark. It's never good, my guy.
Fear that you're right raises bile in my throat. Look in on him, please. It's all I ask.
I'll go to them. Where can I find them?
They are to the north of Solace Keep, along the main road. And beware, if my warden's reports are accurate, there are a considerable number of Zarips between here and there. Look for Elder Grigor at the archives. He should be able to give you a full accounting. I pray nothing terrible has happened. Thank you for this, Envoy.
One piece I needed.
You are more than the villains your people are made out to be.
He's in a tough position, but I believe he's trying to do right by his people.
Maybe if we talk to the Inquisitor... Or, not the Inquisitor. Maybe if we go around the Inquisitor. There might still be a chance.
Sorry, Geoffrey. Captain. No, the council still...
There might be a...
An outlander.
I've had the piece I needed the whole time. Ship, goddammit.
Today was as ransom as a Zarek
6
bull.
Suck, I lost count.
Go camp out. 6 of the coat. And go talk to the ambassador. We're going behind Ludwig's back. Magic missile.
Meeting of the Solace Council did not go as planned.
It was a whole lot of
Did that artifact get more?
Damage against prone enemies.
A perfect fit.
Oh, I haven't been running with any of these.
As
This is crit chance interception.
we were saying.
That's a 53% chance to.
It was a whole lot of exactly what
Int resolve. Crits to fire.
I expected, honestly. It's all processes and traditions and arguments over texts written by non-Drew centuries ago.
I've seen council meetings get out of control, but that one was for the books. Almost as bad as when I asked the governor for some unconventional equipment. He nearly had a heart attack.
Being more innovative in his thinking, at least.
If the steel garrote is what passes for innovative, then Solace is in deep trouble. It's remarkable, really, what people do for traditions that have lost all meaning. The garden is your birthright, and the wardens don't seem to know why they're guarding it in the first place. If anyone has a right to enter the garden, it's you.
Wherever I go, man, I have to prove myself to
Such is
strangers.
the life of an envoy. The council made their choice. If they won't let you into the garden, we just have to find another way. Until next time. Kai, have you ever met a marine godlike? One of Andra's?
Envoy, coming back to Solace is not easy for me. A lot of memories, not all happy ones.
Something happened here, man?
I grew up in Solace. They took me in when I was a child, and they treated me like one of their own. Until I left.
I see, they treat you with kindness and generosity. Who do they think they are?
Sarcasm. My favorite. The problem is, I started to get the feeling I was being lied to. Like everyone knew something I didn't. Whenever I asked about where I came from, I never got a straight answer. You're here now, they'd say. That's what matters.
Think they were hiding something about your past?
Oh, they definitely were. I swear on Magrin's breath. What could have been so bad that they wouldn't even tell me about it? Was it something I did? Something I didn't do? I left because I felt like everyone there was keeping something from me. Like I didn't belong there. And they all knew it.
A moment, Marius, breathe.
Right. Okay. Thanks. I had to get out of there. I slipped out in the night, never said a word to anyone. Didn't look up till I got to Paradise. And here I am, back again. Funny how things work out. Anyway.
Enough for now, get some rest.
If I must.
Yeah.
Many animancers believe that nature is there to be measured, controlled, subverted. Well, I've been contemplating that assumption. Quite a bit, in fact. Unfortunately, we killed a Delimgan, a guardian of nature, and for what? So Solace could plunder its habitat.
Give water to Solace, a community in
Rationalize
need.
it however you want. I can't anymore. I've spent my life trying to dominate nature, to overcome the limitations of our existence for the good of everyone, just like my mother. But what if animancers coexisted with the natural world, supporting instead of exploiting?
That's promising.
A little encouragement? It could be possible. Killing a Delimgan is not what I'd call a good start, but that's no reason to give up. From now on, let's be on our best behavior. Nature is watching.
Enough for now, then. Get some rest.
Thanks for talking. Are you...
Kai?
Talking to Kostya, it's gotta be nice to meet someone who's happy to see adherence for a change.
What do you think about their plans for Adir?
I can tell he's struggling against the current, which is a shame because he's looking out for his people rather than an old building. Tradition and history have their place, but I just can't see putting it ahead of the welfare of the living. But you're the envoy. I'm wondering what you think about it.
shouldn't be making the decision.
Maybe not, but should
Ah,
Mihala? Because that's exactly what she's doing.
That's true.
Rawatai's grown over the centuries through dozens of expansions, conquests, and alliances. Many were bloody and hard-won, but I still can't find myself wishing for the alternative. We wouldn't have lasted if we stayed a small Almawa tribe struggling against a barren, stormy spit of land.
People of Zord. Actually, yeah, it's one of the world's most prosperous and expansive empires because.
Don't get me wrong,
boldness.
I saw the messy part of that boldness in Deadfire. But I don't think isolationism is the answer either. The question is, do you really think Kostya and his people are better off sticking around here than taking their chances with Adir? Or striking out into the living lands?
It's not for me to say, man.
Perhaps there's no one who should make that decision, but someone will have to.
That's all. Good night, Kai.
Good luck finding a soft spot to bed down.
What the fucking heels around us?
Does the word Nemnok mean anything to you? Nemnok, the one who devours?
There were rumors of a cult in Deadfire that followed Nemnok. Some kind of tyrannical monster.
Interesting. One of my books refers to Nemnok as a god, the immortal eater of worlds.
Right. That sounds wonderful.
Another book refers to them as an imp, a tiny, foul-mouthed creature hurling insults.
Those sound like campfire stories. You can't believe everything you read.
It would be useful to have a god on our side, but perhaps not an imp god. That sounds like more trouble than it's worth.
Oh, you should be old enough to know that trouble can, from time to time, be very good.
I actually need to use the washroom, so I will let this conversation.
How does one become a scout?
Why? You looking to pick up the craft?
Oh, no. Unfortunately, I would only be a useful guide in some godless ruins, and I don't know that I'm quite ready to share yet. No, I just wonder how you ended up guiding clueless kith across the lands.
Solace taught me a lot, but I picked up most of my skills just surviving on my own. Spent a lot of time just trying to not be in Solace. Once I left, it just seemed like the right thing to do. A lot of people need help to survive out here.
You didn't want to do anything else? Have any other dreams?
What else would I do? I'm not really good at anything else.
I know I'm beautiful, darling, but usually my admirers hide their stares a little better.
Oh, I wasn't, I mean, you do look lovely, but, all this time on the road, and you look as fresh as springberries. I just wondered how you do it.
Oh, why thank you. It took a while to find a product that worked so well.
Any tips for scales? No matter how much I scrub, I never feel like I'm getting the dust out.
Darling, sweetheart, I would love to build a regimen for you. Next time we stop at Paradise, we can steal away to Juliana's. Oh, she's sure to have something we can use.
It's a date.
What do you do with everything you whittle?
It depends. Sometimes I'll leave them at camp. Sometimes I'll keep them for later.
But what if you find something out and about that you want more, and oops, your back is full?
Oh, then I'll leave something else behind. Never been one for collecting stuff anyway.
Sometimes I can't even talk to you. stuff.
Head to Dawnshore. We have to have a conversation with an ambassador.
I trust you're still holding together?
Damn it, man. You're telling me I can't make a deal without dealing with the Steel Garrote? Also, they say DLC is possible. It better be DLC. 1 area, 2 area, 3 area, 4 area, 5 area even. Maybe even 6. Like there's a lot of places on this map you could find this.
Not bad enough for going into more godless ruins, but we're also walking face first into a beetle lair. Lovely.
You know what? I need to do work. And I know it's a short, like 3-hour stream, but I don't feel like playing right now, working. So, ultimately, I'm gonna save here. We're gonna call it. I will be back with stream later. I have, I think, 2 days to finish this on stream if I want to. I might not finish it on stream. This is just for me to play. That being said, we will see what happens. Till then, have fun, run well, be safe, and of course, as always, stay ghoulish.